Let's get into it. Here we go. All right. My name is Coach Spencer. Thank you guys for joining me on this Tuesday morning. This is 10-10-10 class. All you're going to need for class today is just some sort of weight. I've got my backpack that I usually use. We got 10 minutes of upper body, 10 minutes of lower body, and then 10 minutes of core. So let's get into it. First off, we've got a 7-minute, as many reps as possible for your upper body here, starting off at 3 reps, then moving up to 6, 9, and so on until time runs out. We're going to start off with some push-ups. So down on the ground for these. Hands underneath your shoulders, all the way down to the ground. Pressing back up. If you need to drop down to your knees and get all the way down to the ground, that's fine too. After push-ups, we're going to hop up to our feet, grab your weight. We're going to do some bent over rows. So weight out in front of you like this, bow out your hips, pushing your hips back towards that wall, keeping your shoulders pulled back. And pulling back in towards your sternum, towards your belly button. Pinching that upper back at the top. Up next, we've got an overhead press. So grabbing your weight here. Just underneath your chin. We're going to go straight up overhead. Push your head through at the top. So finish up nice and tall. Full extension. And then to finish off this round, we're going to do some bicep curls. So just straight up and down like this. Keep your elbows pinned to your sides. Make sure they're not coming up like this. 3, 6, 9, and so on. Once again, we're just going to go through that as many times as we can in 7 minutes. Let's see what we can get here today. 7 minutes on the clock. Push-ups to start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just 3 this round, remember. Moving on to bent over rows. An overhead press. And bicep curls. All right, 1 round done. That was quick. These first few rounds are going to go pretty quick. Once you get into those higher rounds, take the rest that you need in that 12 or 9 and 12 and 15 and so on rounds. Six push-ups. All right, on to that round of 9. Here we go. Flying through it today. On the overhead press. And bicep curls. There we go. On to the round of 12. Here we go. We're 3 minutes in, 4 to go. Keep it up. Make sure on these push-ups you're getting all the way down to the ground. If you need to go down to your knees to get that done, go ahead and do it. On these overhead presses, if you're starting out in front of you like this with your head back, make sure at the top you push your head through your arms, and so that weight is right up over your head at the top. Go. And bicep curls. Right on to that round of 15. This is where the workout gets tough. We've got 2 minutes to go. See if we can get through this round together. There we go, 15 down. There's 15. On the overhead press. Keep working through it. You guys got this. 1 minute to go. Let's finish strong. All right, and bicep curls. All right, end of the round of 15. Good work, everybody. 20 seconds to go. A few more reps. That is time. Good work, everybody. That is the end of the upper body section of the workout. As you guys do, we get to the round of 15. Oh, so here we go. All right, so moving right along, we're going to go into the lower body section. Same format, 7 minutes, as many reps as possible, 3, 6, 9, so on. We're going to start off with just some normal squats. So with these, you can either use the weight that you were using for round 1, or you can just do on body weight if that's easier for you. Make sure I'm in the right place. Here we go. So starting off with just regular squats. Make sure we're dropping down, getting close to parallel if we can. Pushing those hips down and back, squeezing the glutes on the way up. Next up, we've got straight leg deadlifts. So grabbing your weight here, just like we were doing in that bent over row. We're going to start off standing nice and tall, feet about hips width apart, pushing those hips back towards the wall, keeping those shoulders pulled back. Go until you feel a stretch in your hamstrings, and then squeezing your glutes on the way back up. Next up, we got reverse lunges. So this is 3 each leg, 6 each leg, and so on. We're just going to take a step back. I'm going to start right here. Take a step back. Should be a straight line from your bottom, the knee that's on the ground, to the top of your head, pressing through that front foot on the way back up. And to finish off each round, we're going to go 30 high knees. So 3 squats, 3 deadlifts, 3 lunges each leg, 30 high knees, and starting over with 6 each. So 7 minutes on the clock. Let's see how far we can get. There we go. 7 minutes starting in 3, 2, 1. Squats to start. 3. Your deadlifts on these ones, make sure you're keeping your shoulders back, even as you push those hips back. You don't want to be rounding out your shoulders and reaching towards your feet. Keep those shoulders pulled back. Let your legs do the work. There we go. The 3 each leg, you can either do it alternating or do 3 one side, 3 the other side. That second option will be a little tougher. There's 3. And then 30 high knees to finish. All right, 30. That's just 30 total, so 15 each leg. Moving on to round 2, 6 reps. Get your breath if you need it. 6. Remember on these deadlifts as well, you want your legs to be straight but not locked out. So just a little bit of bend in the knee, just relaxed, pushing those hips back until you feel that stretch, squeezing the glutes on the way back up. Make sure you're not completely locked out, because that'll make you want to reach. Six. All right, 30 high knees. There we go. On to the round of 9. Keep moving, guys. You got this. We've got just under 4 minutes to go. On to that round of 9 lunges each way. This is where the workout's going to get a little tougher. Take the rest that you need, okay? There we go. On the round of 12. After these 30 high knees. Whew. All right, 2 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get one more round in. There's 12. Well, lunges each leg. We've got a minute to go. Final minute. Make it count. My 12. And that is time. Good work, everybody. Way to get through that one. I know that was tough. Take a couple minutes, catch your breath. We've got a little bit of extra time here. So next we're moving on to core for our final station here. So 7-minute AMRAP, 3, 6, 9, so on. Same format here. We're going to start off with some penguins. So line on your back. I know it's probably a welcome sound here after that one. So 3 each side on these. You're going to have your hands flat on the ground, reaching towards your heels for these penguins, 3 each side. Up next, we're going to bicycle crunches. So still on your back for these. We're going to put feet flat on the ground, hands behind your head, and we're just going to go opposite elbow to opposite knee, back down, and back down. Once again, that's 3 each side, not 3 total. And then the last up, we've got Russian twists. So you can do these one of 2 ways. Either have your heels on the ground, leaning back just slightly to engage your core, twisting like so. Make sure you're twisting with your whole torso, not just moving your arms. Or you can have your feet up in the air to balance and twisting like that. Either one works for me as long as you're engaging that core, twisting with your whole torso. Once again, it's 3 reps each side. So 6 reps total, and then moving on 6, 9, and so on. 7 minutes on the clock once again. Let's finish out strong for today, guys. All right, 7 minutes on the clock in 3, 2, 1. Starting off with penguins. 3, now onto those bicycle crunches. And Russian twists. All right, and back down, round 6. These first few will go really quick. Make sure you take the rest that you need. Try and get up to that round of 12, 15, so on. On these bicycle crunches, make sure you're lifting your whole shoulder blade off the ground, not just reaching with your elbows. Your elbows should stay straight out. Your core should be doing the work. You want a little bit of an extra challenge with these Russian twists, you can use some sort of weight as well, even just like a water bottle or the weight you were using for the other 2 rounds. All right, moving on to that round of 9. Good work. Keep it up, everybody. Keep moving. We got 5 minutes to go. Then you got the rest of the day to recover. Those bicycle crunches. Nine. Onto those Russian twists. Make sure if you've got your heels down, you're leaning back just a bit to engage that core. You don't want to just be straight up and down twisting. Lean back a tiny bit. There we go. Onto that round of 12. This is where things are going to get real, guys. Push through it. Take the rest that you need to get your breather. We've got just under 4 minutes to go. Coming up on that halfway point. All right, we're going to feel it on these bicycle crunches here. Push through it. You got this. I'm right there with you. All right, onto those 12 Russian twists. Here we go. 2:30 to go. Final stretch here. Let's make it count. All right. End of the round of 12. Let's get into that 15. We've got 2 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get through it. You guys have got this. I want you to need that rest of the day to recover. It's going to be nice out. I know you guys can get on and do it. Like I said, take a break in the middle of this one if you need it. No, my abs are burning. All right, final stretch, 30 seconds to go. Finish this round strong. Go. 15 done. And that is time. Good work, everybody. Way to push through that final round. I know that was burning towards the end. Way to get through it. All right, before I let you go today, I just have a couple of cool down stretches for you if you're interested. So let's hop up on our feet, take a couple of deep breaths, and finish this thing out. All right, first off, hands stretched straight up towards the sky. We're just gonna lean over towards one side here, stretch out the outside of your lats. Push straight up nice and tall, and then push over towards the other side. All right, let's go back to the middle, take those elbows, pull them down and back, try and stretch out those pecs here. If you'd rather switch it up on this one, not feeling it quite enough, you can put your elbow up against the wall, press into it, and that'll stretch out your pecs as well. All right, let's stretch out those legs. You guys know what's coming. I've got one favorite on these ones. We're gonna do it all the time. One knee down, pushing this hip forward, stretching out the front of that hip in that quad. Let's lean back into it, straighten out that front leg, stretch out that hamstring. If you want a good stretch in your calf here, you can pull your toes up as well. All right, let's switch sides. Right knee down, left knee 90 degrees. We're gonna lean into it, squeeze that glute. Stretch out that hip and that quad. All right, sit back into it, stretch out that front leg. Point those toes up if you want that calf stretch. All right, one last one to finish things off. You're gonna lie flat on your back. Give you a good chance to catch the rest of your breath, cool down for real. And we're just gonna pull one knee up towards your chest. Make sure your opposite hip stays down on the ground. All right, switch it up, other leg. Once again, make sure that opposite hip is staying on the ground. You don't want to pull so far that both are coming up. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me today. That's all I've got for you. Hope you guys enjoyed the workout and have a great rest of your Tuesday.